There is a giant in our world. It moves silently. It operates in the shadows. This giant is not a nation, nor is it a household name like ExxonMobil or Shell. Its name is Vitol. Most people have never heard of it. Yet its influence dwarfs that of many countries. It is the world's largest independent oil trader, a colossal entity that directs the flow of the planet's most vital resource. Every day, its decisions ripple across the globe, touching everything from the price you pay at the pump to the geopolitical fortunes of entire nations. Vitol is the hidden hand guiding the energy that powers our modern civilization, a ghost in the machine of global commerce. This company is a master of opacity. It thrives where others fear to tread. In the complex, high-stakes game of commodity trading, information is power, and secrecy is the ultimate shield. Vitol has perfected this art. It was born in obscurity and has cultivated that anonymity for over half a century. Its traders are not public figures. Its executives do not seek the limelight. They prefer the quiet corridors of power, the discreet phone calls, and the backroom deals that shape markets far from public scrutiny. This is not a company that issues press releases about its quarterly earnings. Its true performance is measured in the billions of barrels of crude oil it moves and the immense profits it reaps from the world's volatility. The scale of its operations is, honestly, difficult to comprehend. Vitol trades more than 7 million barrels of crude oil and oil products every single day. That is more oil than the entire United Kingdom consumes. It is enough to fuel every car, truck, and plane in Germany, France, and Spain combined. The company charters a fleet of over 6,000 ships a year, a constant armada crisscrossing the oceans, connecting producers with consumers in a logistical ballet of immense complexity. It does not just trade oil, it owns a network of terminals, pipelines, and refineries. Vitol's story begins not in a gleaming corporate skyscraper, but in the bustling, gritty port of Rotterdam in 1966. The world was a different place. The oil market was dominated by the Seven Sisters, a cartel of giant, vertically integrated oil companies. But two Dutchmen, Henk Viator and Jacques Staggering, saw an opportunity. They saw the gaps in the system. They understood that oil, once extracted, needed to be moved, stored, and sold. They founded a small trading firm, naming it Vitol, a portmanteau of their names, Viator and oil. Their initial business was simple: buying and selling refined petroleum products along the Rhine River, the industrial artery of Europe. Secrecy is not just a policy at Vitol. It is the company's lifeblood. It is woven into the very fabric of its existence. From its earliest days in Rotterdam, the firm understood that in the world of commodity trading, knowledge is the ultimate currency, and broadcasting your position is a fatal mistake. This philosophy hardened into an ironclad code of silence that permeates every level of the organization. Employees are notoriously tight-lipped. They do not give interviews. They do not boast of their successes. They operate under the assumption that any information that becomes public can and will be used against them by competitors. The sheer financial might of Vitol is, honestly, staggering, putting it in a league of its own, way beyond most multinational corporations. To really grasp its scale, you kind of have to stop comparing it to other companies and start thinking in terms of entire countries. In a typical year, Vitol's revenue can actually exceed the gross domestic product of whole nations. For example, in 2022, its revenue rocketed to $505 billion. That figure actually surpassed the GDP of countries like Pakistan, Chile, and Portugal. It was more than double the GDP of New Zealand. So this isn't just a successful company, it's an economic entity with the financial weight of a developed nation, but without a citizenry, a constitution, or any kind of democratic accountability. What's wild is that this immense revenue doesn't come from producing oil. Most consumers see the price of fuel as a simple consequence of supply and demand, dictated by OPEC decisions or domestic policy. But honestly, the reality is far more complex, and Vitol is a central, unseen actor in this drama. The company's massive trading volume gives it a profound influence over the price you pay at the pump. By chartering a significant portion of the world's tanker fleet and controlling vast storage capacity, Vitol can influence the physical availability of oil. This influence extends deep into the realm of geopolitics. Vitol is not merely a passive observer of world events. It is an active participant and often a beneficiary of instability. During the Libyan civil war in 2011, Vitol famously struck a deal with the rebels. Vitol's journey to the pinnacle of global trade is littered with controversy and scandal. One of the most infamous examples is its role in the United Nations Oil for Food program in Iraq. An investigation revealed that Vitol had paid millions of dollars in secret surcharges directly to Saddam Hussein's regime to secure lucrative oil contracts, a clear violation of UN sanctions. More recently, Vitol has been embroiled in massive bribery schemes in Latin America. In 2020, the company admitted to paying over $30 million in bribes to officials in Brazil, Ecuador, and Mexico to win contracts with state-owned oil companies like Petrobras and Pemex. Vitol agreed to pay over $160 million in fines. Despite its colossal size and profound impact on daily life, Vitol remains a phantom to the general public. Billions of people rely on the fuel it trades to heat their homes, power their industries, and travel, yet they have no idea that a single, secretive company plays such a pivotal role in this system. Vitol is more than just a company. It is a symbol of a new kind of global power, one that is stateless, secretive, and immensely influential. As we conclude this examination, it becomes clear that Vitol is one of the unseen architects of our modern world. It has built an empire not on drilling for oil, but on mastering its flow. Ultimately, the shadow of Vitol will continue to stretch across the globe. The company remains a testament to the fact that the most powerful forces are often the ones we cannot see. It is the ghost in the machine, the silent giant moving the world's most critical resource. As long as the world needs energy, and as long as there is profit to be made from its movement, Vitol will be there, operating from the shadows, an unseen and enduring force shaping our collective destiny.